Several people.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about what's going on in Portland after the interactions between Antifa and the police. The police used concussion grenades and other stuff on Antifa when they would not disperse after they were told to. Now they began throwing rocks, etc., glass at the cops, and that's when they asked them to disperse. They didn't, so they started using measures to get them the hell out of there. Now, you wouldn't believe what's going on with the Portland police now that this has occurred.
Investigations now underway into Portland police tactics after violent clashes on Portland streets between protesters and officers this past weekend. Anti-fascist groups turned out to demonstrate against a Patriot prayer rally.
And now...
Yeah, an investigation's underway because Antifa are a bunch of crybabies who don't listen to the cops, and they get freaking hit with rubber bullets and tear gas.
There are questions about whether police were showing bias in who they confronted.
No, they weren't. They went after the people who are the idiots who were throwing glass and rocks and other things at them. Maybe don't do that and they won't shoot canisters of tear gas and rubber bullets at you. Just maybe.
Portland Police Chief taking questions this afternoon, and our Lisa Balick was there. We go to her now live. Lisa?
Well, this is the exact area where police and those who are protesting against Patriot Prayer clashed in the street. Now, 4 people were arrested.
Oh my God, she's in the exact spot they clashed. No, Patriot Prayer protesters and police didn't clash. They attacked the police and then got caught up in their own bullshit.
Several people injured. Now there are accusations that police were trying to protect the
Bitch, you're at work. Get off your goddamn cell phone. Seriously.
Patriot Prayer Group.
I think it's ridiculous for any one person to think that I would favor someone who is supposedly associated or allows white supremacists to be a part of their group, just as it's ridiculous for me to favor anyone that intentionally comes to bring physical harm.
Portland Police Chief Danielle Outlaw says the focus for officers
was to keep them apart and not have Antifa use their weapons that they brought to attack people. And to say a black female cop would be biased to a group that potentially has some white supremacists in it and whatever. I don't know if they do myself, but that's the claims of Antifa and the other people on the left. Why would she be biased to them? Maybe you guys are just a bunch of idiots who don't realize that the shit you're spouting is just garbage rhetoric and you're liars.
riot gear was to keep the Patriot Prayer and anti-fascist groups physically apart Saturday. But at one point, after giving several warnings to disperse, calling it a civil disturbance, police moved in on the counter-protesters along Southwest Columbia, using flashbang grenades, rubber bullets. Several people...
That fool is knocked the fuck out. That's what you get, you jackass. Listen to the cops next time. I can knock the fuck out.
Trying to get out of the way on the sidewalk. Rocks and bottles were thrown at officers.
Oh,
protesters
it's got
say
owned.
that didn't happen until they were attacked by police. But the police chief says that's what caused officers to respond in the first place to the demonstrators.
Yeah, you think cops are just going to randomly attack civilians and shoot rubber bullets and canisters of gas in? No, that's not how it works. They're going to attack you when you act like a bunch of idiots. So maybe don't throw rocks or glass at police, and they won't ask you to disperse, and they also won't shoot you with rubber bullets.
But where's the accountability for the people that come with the intent to harm, destroy, and to tear things up, and to actually come and physically fight other people? And then
Oh, shut the fuck up, news reporter.
We are called to break it up and say we don't want anything to happen. And if one side gets the shorter end of the stick for whatever reason, then we're accused of not protecting one side or the other.
It's you win some, you lose some. No matter the choice you make as an officer, you're going to be put between a rock and a hard place, because then the opposite side is going to be like and happy and cheerful and oh my god, yay, they broke them up and they attacked them. Or the side that's getting attacked is going to cry like bitches to the city, file false reports, act like jackasses, as Antifa has, and now the Portland police are under investigation for purely doing their job.
Anti-fascist protesters say they were definitely targeted, and the level of police violence...
Yeah, you were targeted, you fucking idiots, because you threw rocks and you threw glass. Hey, I have some advice. You won't be targeted if you don't act like a little baby. If you don't act like children throwing stones at the person you don't like on the playground.
Violence against protesters could have left some dead.
Police saying that they
Could have left some dead? You know what could leave some dead is you idiots attacking people, fighting the police, attacking the police, and doing all this other stupid shit. But no, that doesn't matter. You just have to worry about when the police do their job and keep you at bay and ask you to disperse and you don't do it. Expect your comeuppance. Like, seriously.
were trying to keep the groups apart, and that these tactics were to prevent a Charlottesville are a...
Let's guess. Let's guess at this. This lady's going to say that the police were wrong, blah, blah, blah. And she's not showing her face because either one, she's part of Antifa, or two, there's no two. She's just bullshit and going to make up some story. Watch.
a very thin excuse at best, because their attack
Told
on the
you.
left allowed the right to then take to the streets and wreak havoc and violence against counter-protesters.
Assistant
Okay, if they wreaked havoc and violence against Antifa and counter-protesters, where's the evidence? Lady who won't show her face and is wearing her grandmother's hat, where's the evidence? Oh, there's no video evidence of anything, because there never is with Antifa.
Police Chief Ryan Lee did say today the Bureau has now suspended the use of aerial distracting devices that were used on the crowd.
Do not take things out of your arsenal because a bunch of sissy-ass idiot commies are mad because you used it on them. If you would have used it on the prayer group and the Proud Boys, they'd be cheering you on and super excited. But since it was used on them, they're going to cry. And now they're going to throw complaints at the city because they fucked up and you held them accountable. Ah!
Now, once again, there is an investigation underway. They're looking at all the video, taking statements from all the officers involved, as well as
God.
those people who were injured.
Damn,
This
that
will all
lady
then
is
go to an
fugly as
independent police
shit.
review. Meanwhile, Mayor Wheeler put out a statement today saying, quote, the goals of the police during the demonstrations was to keep the group separated and to protect lives, both of which they did. But again,
Exactly. No one died. You guys didn't get to have your freaking fight against the prayer group. It was pretty calm until you acted out. That's your own fault. When the cops are expecting violence and you start attacking them or even throwing stuff at the other side, you're going to get a response in kind. You're going to get asked to disperse. You didn't do that, so they started shooting tear gas, rubber bullets, whatever else they had on them. And you know what? You deserved it. You should have listened. You should have just chilled the fuck out, hold your signs, talk about how much you love communism, and just hung out. But no. You go to Berkeley, you light stuff on fire. You go to Portland, you start throwing stuff at officers, and then you cry. Cry like a bunch of little baby back bitches who need a fucking spanking. Like, maybe, and this is just a hypothetical, but maybe if your parents would have spanked your asses when you were little, you wouldn't be acting out like fucking children. Get your shit together. You're not protecting anyone. You're violent as hell, and you're a piece of trash movement. If you want to fight real fascists, go elsewhere. Go to Venezuela. Their country fucking sucks. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you like up-to-date news, comics, games, and more, throw a subscription on the channel, turn those notifications on, and check out my links below. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you later.